Welcome, friends and family, to yet another episode of The Narrow Nation. My name is Michael. I will be your host for today. And today we'll be delving a little bit deeper into the Bible. And we're going to try and look at some of the lessons that we can learn from the book of Genesis. So my friends, today I'll be exploring one of the most well-known and impactful stories in the Bible. The story of Noah and the Ark. So you can actually find this story and read about it by yourself, and Genesis chapters 6 to 9. This story teaches us important lessons about obedience, faith, and God's promise. Just to make sure that all of our listeners have a clear understanding, I'm going to begin by just summarizing the story, and then after that I'll discuss the significance of this story to our modern lives as Christians. Now, in Noah's time, humanity had become morally corrupt and filled with wickedness. God, in His judgment, decided to cleanse the earth by sending a devastating flood. However, God also had a plan to save the righteous Noah and his family. God instructed Noah to build an ark, a massive boat, where he, his family, and a pair of each type of animal would survive the impending flood. Now, Noah, a faithful servant of God, obeyed God's command without hesitation. This is important, my friends, without hesitation, and began constructing the ark. He faced ridicule and disbelief from those around him, but Noah remained steadfast in his devotion and completed the ark. When the time came, Noah, his family, and the animals entered the ark as the rains fell. The flood waters swallowed the earth, drowning every living being, as the rain continued for 40 days and 40 nights. After the waters finally receded, the ark came to rest upon Mount Ararat. Following God's guidance, Noah and his family left the ark and started the task of rebuilding civilization. In gratitude for Noah's obedience and faith, God made a covenant with him, represented by a rainbow. God promised never to destroy the earth by flood again. Now, my friends, that was basically a summary of Noah's story. I want us to delve a little bit deeper into the lessons that we can actually learn from Noah's story and how we can actually apply it to our own lives. First and foremost, obedience to God's command is the central theme. If we look at the story of Noah, Noah was very obedient to God. When God asked him to do something, he just listened. Noah's unwavering faith and devotion to God, I would say, is really an example for us as Christians. If we look at Hebrews 11 verse 7, it actually illustrates this point. In the Bible, in New Testament, in Hebrews 11 verse 7. By faith, Noah, being warned by God concerning events as yet unseen, in reverent fear constructed an ark for the saving of his household. My friends, look at that word, reverent fear. This is not just someone being fearful. This is a deeper form of respect. This is a deeper form of respect and faithfulness to God. In today's ever-changing world, remaining obedient to God can seem quite challenging. We face countless distractions and obstacles that test our faith. However, Noah's experience teaches us that our commitment and obedience to God can lead not only to our salvation, but also to blessings in our own lives. Another essential lesson from Noah's story is the power of God's promise. Let's look at the symbol of the rainbow. This is really a symbol of the covenant between God and Noah. It is an eternal reminder of God's unwavering faithfulness. It's a source of hope and inspiration, telling us that no matter the trials and tribulations we face in life, God's love and promises are always there to guide and support us. If we look at another Bible scripture found in Isaiah 54 verse 9, it actually says, "For this is like the waters of Noah to me. For as I have sworn that the waters of Noah should no more go over the earth, so have I sworn that I would not be angry with you, nor rebuke you. My friend, moreover, we can draw inspiration from Noah's perseverance and resilience when facing ridicule and disbelief from others. In today's society, this will happen a lot. As Christians, people might question your faith and might ask you, why do you even believe? Why do you even believe? Now, this is where it comes back. In a world where our beliefs might be questioned or mocked, it is crucial for us to stand strong in our faith and convictions, just as Noah did in the face of adversity, knowing that trust in God's plan will ultimately lead us to redemption. My friends, remember, God has a bigger plan for all of us. The moment you decided to give your heart to Jesus, you started on a path. Finally, my friends, the last thing I feel we can learn from Noah's story is we learn about God's divine grace and mercy. In a time of judgment, God looked upon Noah, his family, and the innocent animals as the seeds of renewal for a fallen world. This reminds us of the importance of seeking God's grace, humbly accepting His mercy, and trusting His unwavering love for us. My friends, we do not deserve God's mercy. We don't. We're all born in sin. We're all born in sin. But God is so good to us that He still gives us mercy, despite all of that. And my friends, that basically brings me to the end of my short message today. In conclusion, I think Noah's story carries tremendous lessons and wisdom for our journey as Christians. Through this narrative, we learn about the significance of obedience, faith, perseverance, and the power of God's promises in our lives. As we sail through life's turbulent waters, let's remember Noah's unwavering faith, allowing it to anchor us to our devotion and trust in God's plan. So my friends, that officially brings me to the end of my little message today. My friends, thank you so much for your continued support. This Narrow Nation project really means a lot to me and Ryan, and we really feel blessed just to make some content for all of you. My friends, I hope you all have a wonderful week. Goodbye and God bless.